I wanted to show you our newest product, which is the Wanderlust Passport Sticker Book. Now, if you're familiar at all with our Wanderlust Passport, you know it's one of our best sellers, but sometimes I get feedback from people that say they don't want the full passport because they have a journal that they love that they use when they travel or a sketchbook. So this sticker book is going to solve all your problems. You can still leverage our Wanderlust Passport travel documenting system, but you get to use your favorite sketchbook and journal. Here are some items you'll need to help you use your book that are totally optional. First, we've got some tweezers. If you're the kind of person that likes to pull stickers out from a sticker book using tweezers, we've got scissors, again, completely optional, but of course you will need a pen. And if you're the kind of person that wants to document, longitude, latitude, you might want to use your phone, and I'll show you how I do that. So the first thing we're going to do is flip open this book. There's over 150 something odd stickers in here, and we've got kind of a little description about our Wanderlust Passport, and you've got a nice big sticker here in the front. And then, pardon me, I've been using this book, but you can see our entry page stickers in here. That way you can use our documenting system into your own book. You have a place to record your date, location, of course, rate your stay, latitude, longitude, and elevation, and of course, your weather conditions. On top of that, you've got, I think, about 16 entry page spreads that you can start leveraging in your own journal. It also comes with 2 sheets of stickers. These are the same sticker sheets that come in the Wanderlust Passport when you buy the actual journal. And then you get a couple extra pages of fun stickers to help decorate your pages and your journal along the way. I also really love this last page that has these sort of like vintage luggage tag stickers. So all of this is included in the book. This book actually fits in your Wanderlust Passport. It's nice and thin, so it doesn't take up a lot of room. And if you're traveling with a notebook, it'll just slide right in and you won't have to worry about having all that extra bulk. So we're going to fill out an entry page together, and I'll show you how I use the stickers. So you're just going to want to peel this up, and this sticker, it's on really high quality, almost cardstock like writable paper. So you can use it with any pen, any ink. You can even use pencil, and it's going to write beautifully. So you can put this in your book any way you wish. Obviously, it depends on the book and that you're using, the journal or sketchbook. Page sizes are going to vary. For me, I'm going to put it right here on this edge. You also don't have to use the full strip in its entirety. You can always trim them as needed. So I mentioned that you might want to have scissors on hand, and this is another good option. So if you've pulled your sticker, you can go ahead and trim right on the lines and then place them into your journal in a configuration that makes sense for you. Maybe you don't want all the additional information, you just want to record the date and the location. That's an option too. And you'll see here that the adhesive, it's sort of like washi adhesive in that it's non-destructive. So if you mess up, you can still pull it off the paper and readjust it to make sure that it's exactly where you want it. So now we are going to fill out an entry page together just so you can see how it's done. I'm using our Tombow monoline pen in size 05, which is the larger nib. You'll see that I'll still have plenty of room to record all the important details. So we're going to start with the date. It can be the actual date, or maybe it's a spread of dates depending on what you're doing and how you're traveling and how you're using the passport. Here I am writing in a spread of dates, and then below it you can circle the days of the week that those dates correspond with. It's always nice to just have that. Here we have the location, and we made this space extra big so that you can put an address, you can put the name of a city and state, you can put the name of the actual place you're going to. Maybe it's a restaurant, maybe you're going to a national park, maybe you're going to a museum and you want to record that information down. You have enough space to do that here. And of course, you're also able to circle in the star rating, because sometimes it's always good to look at a glance if something is worth going back to and if you enjoyed it. Maybe someone will ask you in the future, what you thought of a particular place. Maybe it's a hotel or a restaurant, and now you just have that information at a glance. So for here, we're just going to make up a place. We're going to Moab, Utah. I love Moab, one of my favorite places. Those red rocks are phenomenal. And here we're pretending that we are at Canyonlands National Park because why not? It's amazing and beautiful. Of course, 5 stars all around. And then we're going to enter in our longitude and latitude and our elevation. This is exceptionally handy for people who love to camp or boondock and they're kind of going off the beaten path. Maybe you want to find a place again in the future. Having the coordinates is really helpful. And I have a really good way of showing you how to find your coordinates. So on your phone, Android should have this too. There should be a compass app. And here it is on mine. We're going to open it up. I'm covering the coordinates so you don't know where I am, but simple as that. It'll tell you the weather, the coordinates, longitude and latitude, and it'll even tell you your elevation. So you can just screenshot that, copy and paste it into your journal, notebook, or Wanderlust Passport as you fill it out. So here I am. We'll just fill out the longitude and latitude. And you can always look this information up in Google after the fact. And that also includes elevation. So here I am just Googling what the elevation is at Moab, 4,026 feet. So we'll go ahead and we'll write that right in here. If you do a lot of hiking, this is also a cool place to put kind of elevation gain so you can kind of keep track of how far you've been hiking. And then last but not least, we've got conditions, your temperature, Fahrenheit, Celsius, and then kind of what the weather conditions were like. This is always really helpful because sometimes it's hard to remember if the weather you experienced when you visited a place was abnormal or not. You know, I live in the desert now and people think the desert's hot all the time. Well, sometimes it's really, really cold. So being able to track that information is helpful. So here's an example of what a normal notebook would look like filled out. You've got your entry page sticker on the left here, added some other stickers from the sticker pack, some washi tape, and now you've turned your own journal into a Wanderlust passport. If you want to learn more, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Definitely give us a follow on the gram at Bobo Design Studio. You can also find us on TikTok. Drop any comments or questions if you have them, and I will see you on the flip side. Happy travels!